How's it going? And welcome to a deck highlight today for some Marvel Snap. We've got a wonderful build around deck in Patriot, a 3-mana 1-power card that gives all of our other cards with no abilities +2 attack. The second key card that is necessary for playing this deck is definitely Mystique, who has an on reveal effect to double up the last ongoing effect you played out. Mystique copying Patriot means that we can have +4 power to all of our cards that have no abilities on it. I really like this deck because I think it's a good example of showcasing the fact that a lot of the starter cards that I've seen a lot of other people write off as they've come into Marvel Snap as just being bad can be powerful in the right context with the right synergies with something such as Patriot. Past our core of our deck, we also have things like Debris that creates abilityless rocks, as well as Doctor Doom, who spreads out abilityless Doombots to give us multiple bodies to get Patriot and Mystique's buff onto over the course of the game. Another card I'd like to call out inside of our deck here is Goose, who looks a little bit out of place because it does have an ability, but Goose is really important for protecting our powerful combo. So because Goose locks out 4, 5, and 6 cost cards, that includes Enchantress, which is probably the best counterplay to the Patriot deck in the game right now. And Goose says, hey, if you put your Patriot and your Mystique behind me, Enchantress can't be played in this path any longer, and they're going to be safe to provide our board with the giant buffs that they provide. For the game highlights today, I have a mix of not only the wonderful game wins like we always do, but I also included a couple of losses where we could have some good post-match breakdown talking about things that we could have done better. I'd love to know feedback in the comments if you like including games like this in these highlight reels, or if we should just stick to the slightly more straightforward wins. At any rate, remember if you enjoy the video to tap that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I post deck highlights here, as well as Marvel Snap game news, updates, and other tidbits of wisdom several times per week, and you won't want to miss anything. But for today, enjoy some Patriot gameplay. Through some cards. Goose is nice because he protects Patriot Gem.
Wind, aid my hand.
Debris is lovely. Am I wasping here? I'm not sure that I am, right? Because Debris is going to kick some rocks into here. I think we hold on to the wasp for now. Got such a good animation. Snap here, I think we're in a good spot. Hey, thanks, Hyrule. Appreciate you being here. Thor is still the wrong text. Some of those cards need to be updated. Let me ping the bot person again. Pinged them yesterday. All right, final turn. So we go Debris into Mojo into Wasp. Debris is going to kick rocks into these locations. And then these two will be here, and they'll each be +4 from Mystique. But I think we're winning center, right? Because we're going to add a rock here that has 4 power. Ooh. Are we dead? We might be dead here. Oh! Oh my god! Debris turns off the warpath! Woohoo! Oh man, that's gross. I love Shocker's animation. That's actually, low-key, the best part about this deck, chat. Shocker's hover animation as it bounces around the board is great. We get to happily play it here. Yeah, once you get into the 40s and 50s press a pick, people start retreating more regularly and playing smarter in general. I downloaded this yesterday after watching your guide video, and before I knew it, I had played for 7 hours. I've heard similar stories to that a lot, although 7 hours might be the largest number I've heard. The number of "Wow, Jeff, you weren't joking" comments I've gotten about just people playing the game the last little bit have been very satisfying. Like, you really weren't kidding when you said this is the best card game you've touched in a while. As people finally get into it as it comes off a beta. Path. Now, unfortunately, this copy is the last ongoing power, so not going to be of much use here. Abomination looking good on curve. By Mr. X, do you mean Mr. Negative? You have to get Professor cheesed. Could be a Professor X situation that's about to happen. Oh, it could be Professor X instead of Mr. X. That's true too. Speaking of Professor Cheese. Yeah, we're just like super good here, right? They're gonna like destroy her mid. And I've got Wasp plus Doom here, and we've got a Doom bot. Doom creates bots that are powerless that are 5 power, so Patriot kicks them up to 7. So we're gonna add 7 here into the Baxter building going to 20. My opponent snapped. Excuse me? Skip it. I was thinking about snapping, but I thought they'd bail, and then they snapped, so... Alright. Wait, did we die? Oh no, did we die? No, it's just an armor? Okay. I was a little nervous there for a second, chat. You told me?
It's rice.
It is rice, yep.
I got fork.
You got a fork, so I can eat too. Thank you, baby girl.
It is rice.
You want to go eat rice upstairs with mommy?
Mommy's got rice upstairs for you, okay? Thank you, baby girl. Love you.
Go say bye, internet.
Bye.
Good saying bye. Go waving, baby girl. And just to appropriately screw with everybody's sense of time, chat, Haley was born, that child that came in and talked on the camera, after the pandemic started. Just for point of reference. Trey Woo, thank you for the prime. Really appreciate that. My job would not be possible without folks like you. Thanks for keeping me around. I think we'll storm off Mojo World here because the squirrel in here is actually pretty good for us at Patriot decides to show his face. I did not ask for the math, sir.
Aid my hand.
For people that are new to the channel, that's Haley. She's my youngest. My wife and I have 3 kids. Jacob and Declan are in 2nd and 3rd grade now. Yeah, 2nd and 3rd sounds right. 7 and 8. Time is a blur, and the pandemic made it worse. Opponent played Wave. Only get to play 1 card here. It's a real shame Hulk and Doombot are both lurking in the very bottom of our deck. I really don't have a great play here. I guess we just, like, play Goose Middle. I don't want to play Mojo out and let them know that they shouldn't be filling in the Nexus ahead of time. This could end up being a retreat. Our hand's pretty awkward here. All right, we'll just Abomination, and then if we can spike Patriot as our last card, we're in an okay spot. What are we doing with Onslaught right? What's the deal here? So we lose to Ultron or Doom from them, right? Mojo, Mystique. Oh, Mojo into Mystique into Wasp. Does that win right? That might actually do it, huh? Because Mojo is 6 and this is 6. So this would be 14, 15 here. And then if they Doctor Doom here, they only go to 11. But it adds 5 here. Yeah, I think we're good, actually, with this fill-in. Would Ultron have beat us? Ultron would add 8 here, which means we're still winning here. But he would add 8 here, which would put them to 30. And we're adding 15, so we'd be 31. Yeah, okay, solid game. And we beat them having Patriot and us not, which is sick. Ending. I have Patriot, Mystique already in hand, and Subterranea flipped up, and we got free Raptors from the Savage Lands. So I'm gonna snap here, because these are powerless, and the rocks don't bother me because I've already played my key cards out here. So this sounds excellent. You will achieve 500 collection levels in less than a month. Spending $0, you will get through all of Pool 1 and Pool 2 in less than a month. Oop, forgot to click the button, shit. Patriot does buff the rocks. They're powerless. Oh, and I have debris to kick rocks into these locations now, too. That sounds lovely.
Wind, aid my hand.
Yeah, I think I like Patriot here. So that way it's insulated against an Enchantress, because the flooding's going to close up here. And I don't think I need to play Wasp into here, because Debris is going to kick into the Rockin', right? Maybe I'm supposed to play this here. Maybe I want 2 here. They could play more out here. They did not. Oh, gosh. Okay. Well. Huh. Well, now I think... Oh, I turned off my Mystique. I did sequence those wrong. You're correct. But that's fine. I think I actually just want an Abomination here anyways, right? The way this shook out with Professor Cheese left. Mystique copies the last card that she played. So because I played Wasp second there, I wouldn't be able to copy Patriot. Okay, and then this is a bad snap for my opponent unless they don't have Destroyer, but they're... God, could they not have Destroyer? Subterranea happened this game. Maybe it's a good snap, chat. Maybe I'm a fucking fish. What could they play other than Destroyer that beats me here? Chavez beats me, right? They could play Chavez. Destroyer doesn't usually play Chavez, right? What other cards does the Destroyer deck play that beats me here? There's 8 cards in their deck still because of Subterranea. And I'd retreat every time here if this location wasn't flipped up. But because this location is flipped up, they're so much less likely to have their payoff. Carnage Colossus. Carnage Colossus ties. But then I lose the tiebreaker. Captain Marvel also beats me. I'm gonna retreat. I think we retreat. I think because we lose to Carnage Colossus, we bounce here. Now, a funny interaction here is that Rogue makes this have no powers on it now. So Patriot is going to power up my Mojo now. I think we just Hulk middle. The problem here is we're probably getting Killmongered. Wonder if they can get their hand empty, though. There's also the question of where's the real Mysterio with the shell game? Game. All right, sorry, hold on. Okay, sorry. I have to amuse myself with Shocker when it's an option chip.
Face the light of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Yeah. So with this curve, because we're forced to play into the Avengers compound next turn, I think we go Patriot mid, and then we'll go Mystique Mojo into here next turn, and then we have Hulk on the final turn. So, outside of exactly the first level on a card, all of the credits to collection level ratios are the same for every upgrade. So I put the first level on every card, but then I only spend time upgrading the version that I like after that.
Clear for takeoff.
Okay, so we're definitely mistaking the Patriot. So now the question is, though, do I Mojo into Hulk? Or do I Doctor Doom after this Mystique? Mojo Mystique here is going to put a total of 12 on the right. We're probably losing middle to Thor either way, right? But I guess it's a question of, do I want to add a 9-power Doombot left and a 9-power Doombot right versus Mojo? That's probably better, right? Yeah, I think we leave the Avengers compound slot open here. Wasp is actually a great pickup here for trying to win Jotunheim. Why is the Avengers compound grayed out? Because its effect has already taken place, which is actually a little inconsistent. Some locations gray out the text after they happen and some don't. That's definitely a visual thing they should clean up a little bit.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap. Mjolnir, to me.
No, the Jotunheim! Oh, the Jotunheim got us. I was like, oh, we got it. We missed it by 1. Because if we tied here... You know what's worth noting here, too? This is actually something I should have been thinking about, chat. If I would have Doctor Doomed left or right, we'd have won this game, right? Because the Doombots are +4 power on Doctor Doom because they don't have any power. I could have also Wasp middle too. That would have done it as well. But Doom in either of the other locations would have done it too. I should have sat down and counted, okay, what beats Thor if Thor is +6. We could have won that there. Those 8 cubes are. Those 8 cubes are on me. Hey, thanks to one of the awesome folks that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, if you want to see more stuff like this here, smash that like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I'm absolutely loving all things Marvel Snap, and I'd love to do more of this, and your support makes that possible. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back again real soon for more Snap content here on YouTube.